I have multiple six-figure a month dropshipping businesses that all use these 5 money-making apps to increase my conversion rate and are a cheat code to getting ahead of my competitors selling the same product. So if you're struggling to get sales or scale your dropshipping business, then you need to be using all the apps in today's video to make more money from every visitor so that you can finally scale your store, buy that Lamborghini, flex on your old high school teacher that never believed in you, and get that validation of finally hearing your parents say that they're proud of you. Now, this first app costs around $10 a month, but makes me over 10 racks a month. I mean, that return is unheard of. This is Bernie Madoff level of returns, and it is Bundle B. Now, with Bundle B, it is a newer app that's being slept on, which allows you to do BOGO deals, volume discount deals, all the offers you could ever need to split test on your website to see which works better for the product you're selling. And just to show you the difference between one offer and another, on this store right here, I had 2 different offers with the same product page. And as you can see, one version was making me $1.36 per visitor, and the other one with the same product page with a different offer made me 2 times more money. Now, if you want to know all the offer structures you can do when testing a product, I'd recommend watching this video, but with Bundle B, you can set everything up that I talk about in that video, which is so valuable. So as you can see right here, they have an A/B tool, so you can split test right now using their app. Hey, a volume discount deal versus potentially doing a BOGO deal. Now, you may be wondering, how do I actually set up these deals? Well, typically with volume discount, this is going to be the default option, and what you want to do is go to the deals section, and then you'll customize how much that saving is. Now, most people are going to do buy 2, save 15, buy 3, save 20%, just like that. And you can set it up and then make sure the text obviously reflects the offer you have. And typically what I like to do, instead of solo or duo, I just do buy 1 and buy 2. And then what I'll do is with the label text, I will put the amount that the customer actually saves. And typically with the title, I have some level of urgency. So either saying only 12 units left in stock, or that some sort of sale is ending at midnight, or it's this week only. So going to our B version, if you're wondering, how do I set up a BOGO deal? Well, all you have to do is go to your deal 1 option, click add extra, and then you can do this same product again. So let's say, for instance, it's this product. As you can see, this is now a free gift. So we can do a BOGO deal. And if you want to get rid of the other deals so that it is just simply, hey, get this BOGO deal. So we can just do buy 1, get 1 free. That is all you have to do. And if you go to the style section, you can play around with radius, you can play around with the color to make sure it vibes with your brand that you got going on. And that could be a split test as well with the same exact offer, but 2 different designs. And all you have to do is just simply select which product is going to have this offer applied to it of, in this case, a volume discount versus a BOGO deal with the same product. So once you have that selected and it has the trigger event, you click on create and then make sure this app is enabled on your store. Now, no matter if you're using a free theme or Shrine Pro, like every other dropshipping minion NPC, you're going to want to use the next app, which is sections.store, which allows you to buy custom sections to add to your product page to really make it come to life in terms of improving your social proof, your urgency, and of course the benefits. So as you can see right here, I have this video review section, which is not native at all to really any theme. And I just bought this for $9 by going over to the testimonial section, and I bought Video Grid Social Media, and that's where I can upload any video I want. So I can upload UGC reviews for my customers to, again, add a ton more social proof and believability to my marketing and my brand. I also love the Trustpilot section to add another layer of social proof, which you're just not going to see on most traditional dropshippers websites. I mean, this is incredibly branded, and you can customize all the reviews to fit your product. And I also love split testing having a quote above your add to cart button to again add more social proof. But it doesn't just stop with testimonials. You can also go over to the features section to see different ways you can showcase the benefits of your product. So the results section is a staple with Shrine, but some themes don't have that. So you can easily buy it right here for $9. And if you scroll on down, having these little trust badges is also something that most themes do not have, and that adds, again, another layer of trust to your website. So scroll through these different sections and see what you really like. Now in the scrolling section, there's 2 I absolutely love, which is the scrolling announcement bar and scrolling logo cloud. So for the announcement bar, it's just basically a simple announcement bar where you can put some really important USPs about your brand, like, hey, we're trusted by thousands of happy customers, and we also have a sale that's ending at midnight to have some urgency. Now with the logo cloud, fairly simple. I usually am just going to put logos of brands that are relevant to my product. So if I'm selling a female product, obviously brands like Vogue and GQ are going to be on that list. Now, quick pause, cowboy or cowgirl, because while these apps will help improve your results, if you're really looking to skip that learning curve and scale your dropshipping store to $1,000 a day in the fastest amount of time, then I would recommend working with a one-on-one coach. And that's why I'm excited to announce there are 3 new spots available in my Bold Ecom coaching program, where you get 6 calls a week with a one-on-one coach and group calls to review every single product you're testing to only test winners and craft irresistible offers and high converting ads that help you turn any product into a winner rather than hoping and praying that your next product test ends up being a winner. So if you value your time and you want to get some one-on-one feedback so you can get results as soon as possible, then book a call with my team down below and we'll see if we're the right fit to work with you. Now, without any exaggeration or hyperbole, this next app is the most important app you will ever use in your meaningless, pathetic life. And if you do not use it after watching this video, then simply, my friend, Daddy Dobbins will disown you as a father. And that is A/B Convert. Now, we already talked about it. Split testing your website is the most important thing you can do to make more money from every visitor, because you can split test different headlines, different offers, different product page designs. And through these split tests and incremental improvement, that's how you go from 50 cents a visitor to $1 a visitor to $2 to $4 and beyond. But you need an app that will let you split test these different product pages with different price points to see which one converts better, and that is simplified using A/B Convert. And even when I test a product and don't even have any sales, I will always be using A/B Convert to try two different offers, because that increases the odds of finding the right offer that lets me scale up that product. As we already saw, it's a huge difference. So the only tool you really need inside of this is the URL redirect test. And all you have to do is pick your original product page, the one that you're going to send all your traffic to from either Facebook or TikTok ads. You will add it right here, and then you just get rid of this prefix of your domain. You're then going to copy that, add it here, then go to your second product page, paste it right on here, get rid of the prefix. So you have two different product pages. And basically what A/B Convert does is that 100% of the traffic to this product page will enter this split test, where 50% goes to one version, 50% goes to the other. You click create test, and that's all you have to do. You have no excuse. It takes 1 minute to do, to split test different offers, different product page layouts, and make more money from every single visitor. And just this week alone, look at the difference between one version of my product page versus another. I mean, we're talking a 20x difference in revenue per visitor. And if you're wondering how to evaluate your split test, basically once you get to a point where the confidence level is above 95%, which could be after a few days, it could be after a week, but once it's 95%, you know that your product page is either significantly worse or better than the original. And the only difference between a brand doing 10 grand a month and the ones doing $1 million a month is just the volume of split tests they're doing. The ones doing $1 million a month usually are split testing 4 offers every single week, which means after the end of the week, they'll have one winning offer. And then the next week, they're going to come up with 3 new offers, price points, BOGO, volume discount to split test to try to beat that original and make more money from every visitor. Now, when it comes to customer review apps, most people will either use Luke's or A reviews because they just all seem the same on the surface and you can't really go wrong. However, there's a review app that I personally love that has a feature that will allow you to create these custom reviews that are super detailed with great images, and it allows you to do it in seconds. Like, your boy doesn't have time to be custom making all these reviews. I mean, I'm here on the dance floor letting the Rolex do what it do so I can pull a gold dingy Latina baddie that gives me 3 D1 babies. But how I made all these amazing reviews in seconds is with LAI. You can import reviews from Amazon, and that is so freaking powerful. So if you find a listing for your product, all you have to do is just grab your product link in Shopify. Sorry for the loud ding. Then you will just add the Amazon product link like this, and then you can do import 100 reviews only with photos. And then from here, you can choose which reviews you want to import to your store. So usually what you want to do is a mix of 4 and 5 star reviews that talk about the benefits of your product, that it actually works, and that you had fast shipping to your customers. And then with each review, you can customize it to make sure that it is branded towards your product. So let's say, for instance, instead of leg massager, I want to do the name of my product. So in this case, I'll do Vita Wrap. And you can also make sure that some of your reviews mention fast shipping, so that way it handles that objection. And then of course, with countries, if you're advertising in the US only, make sure your reviews are from US only. And with date, typically you want to do this within the last 3 months. So October 5th works perfectly fine for me. Now, this next app is a must-have when you have a winning product, because it only takes a few minutes to set up, and you can split test it to make thousands of dollars every single month, essentially for free. And that is Aftersell. Now, with Aftersell, typically how it's going to work is you're going to select the trigger as your main winning product. Then in terms of the one-click upsell, this is going to be your main winning product, and you can split test by doing an A/B test 2 different offers. So one could be your winning product at a additional 30% discount versus an additional 25% discount. You could edit it also to have the same offer, but maybe you try different text at the top in terms of urgency. So instead of Jane, before you go, get one for your friend, you could do special offer only for you. 30% off offer ends right now or ends in the next 10 minutes. Or you could split test different headline variations to see which one works better even with the same offer. So let's say we want to stay with that 30% off offer. And if you're wondering how to do that, go to discounts and then just do 30%, 25%, whatever makes sense for the margins of your product. And then when we go to the text section, we can customize this headline, or we could even get rid of the headline. And if you scroll on down, your order is confirmed, and then we have this timer. So this is the section that we could edit. And instead we could say special offer, get 30% off an additional one, and that expires in 10 minutes. So it's up to you how you want to customize it, but this is just a great app that you should be having so that you can upsell the same product at a higher discount as the original upsell. And if someone chooses to take that upsell, then you can upsell another product. So it could be a complementary product to your original one, which in most cases with clothing, if you're selling, let's say leggings, most people will do a top as the accessory product. Or if you're selling a weight loss product like a fitness hula hoop, most people will do a detox tee or another product that helps you accelerate and get closer to that desired result of, in that case, losing weight. So in this case, I have another pair of boots that I'm upselling to see if that works a little bit better. And of course, we would want to split test, have two versions of that so we can try two different offers and see which one gets a higher take rate. Now, typically with post-purchase upsells, you want a take rate of around 10 to 20%. So now you know my favorite Shopify apps, but if you want to learn exactly how I create dropshipping ads that let me scale my brands to over 150 grand a month, then watch this video next.